This is Real Retirees Uncut, no filters, no script, just conversations about what retirement really looked like. So give me your age, name, and where you're from.
I'm 69 years old. My name is Stephen Mims. I was born in Philadelphia, but I grew up here in Fayetteville.
And when did you retire, and what was your career before you retired?
I retired in 2017, 2016, I'm sorry. Uh, and what else you said?
What was your career?
My career, I was a teacher, high
Okay.
school teacher.
Now, since you retired, what did your typical day look like?
Typical day, get up, look at the mirror in the bathroom once I brush, take care of my personal hygiene to see what appointments we have, myself and my wife. I see what appointments. If we don't have appointments, I'll come on outside. I'll check the yard because as you can see, I love working in the yard. That's my exercise. Since I can't play basketball like I used to, I put a lot of energy in this. Try to keep myself slim and trim. But that's about it. And then I'll ask the wife whether she need to go anywhere or do anything, and we'll do like that.
What do you enjoy most about retirement?
Being able to come and go as I please.
Retirement freedom.
That's it.
Okay. As you were approaching retirement, what was your savings plan or your savings strategy?
Every month I was trying to save at least $1,000 and put money into 401ks.
Okay. Now, was the 401k the primary source of savings?
Yes.
Okay. With that being said, now that you're retired, what are your primary sources of income to sustain you from month to month?
I got state retirement, Social Security, and of course VA benefits.
Okay. With your age, did you decide to take Social Security already? And if so, why did you decide to take it at the age that you did?
Yeah, I decided to take it because I was retiring early. It was kind of forced retirement because my wife had to have surgeries, aneurysms. She had to sit, she's at home. So I had to take the cut, because I had to retire. I had to come home with her. So with me doing that, that's the reason I took the early retirement, because my state retirement wasn't enough. She had state retirement. I had state retirement. She was already getting disability from Social Security. I just went ahead and got my Social Security.
So it sounds like you took it at 62?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any regrets?
No.
Okay. What has been your biggest challenge or surprise since you retired?
Challenge. Health. Just trying to stay healthy for myself and my wife, especially for my wife, because she has, a little bit more issues than I have. And that was the main reason that I had retired. Excuse me, truck coming by.
So any big surprises, anything that you didn't expect to happen that happened since you retired?
Not really. All I do is just make sure you got your wants and your needs. You make sure you have your needs, or instead of having those wants all the time.
Has there been any major lifestyle changes? Have you downsized, or do you travel more, or just some things that are totally different than when you were working?
My life is better since I retired, believe it or not. As a matter of fact, I make more money in retirement than I did working.
Oh, wow. Okay. What do you consider retirement success?
Living the lifestyle and having the freedom that you want.
Mm-hmm.
Really, that's it.
Now, during your career, looking back, if there was anything that you could do differently to prepare for retirement, what would it be, if anything?
I would have bought so much Apple stock to make your head spin. To be honest with you, that if we knew then what we know now, oh my God, everybody would have made changes.
Mm-hmm. Any advice that you can give to somebody that's maybe a year to 5 years from retirement? Just some tips and lessons learned from your experience along your journey?
Stash away as much cash as you can. Put in 401ks, get stocks, whatever you can that's safe for you and what you can handle.
Mm-hmm.
Because it all comes down to money. In retirement, it all comes down to money.
Making your own paycheck.
Yes, sir. Yes, okay. It does.
Now, has that been a challenge at all to figure out how to make income for yourself since you've been retired?
No, I just stay with those retirements and the 401ks and my savings, stuff like that. I don't. Yeah, I'm not trying to go out there and make another dollar.
Okay. Anything else you want to share with the audience before we finish?
As a veteran, I find in retirement, especially in the neighborhood I live in. There's so many veterans around here to give me so much advice, so many ideas, that I can always turn to them for certain things, for information. If I need help with something, especially my neighbors, next door neighbors, and they're all veterans. Just about this whole street here is about all veterans,
Okay.
and I can just about count on those guys, and say we got each other's back. To be honest with you.
And let me go back to one more question about spending in retirement. Do you find that you spend more or less since you retired?
More, because I do more. When I was in retirement, I didn't have time to do it. I mean,
when
I was
working?
working, because I was coaching basketball and teaching at the same time. My wife and I had a daycare at one time. We had group homes at one time. We put all our energy and stuff into that and put it into savings and retirement and stuff. So we didn't really have time to really spend. We was doing a whole lot more savings. So now that I'm doing the things that I really want to do.
Right.
I'm not overspending, overextending. That's the main thing there. And just trying to enjoy life. Hey, we're not promised tomorrow. So.
Okay. All right. Well, I really do appreciate your time and all the information that you provided. So please like, share, and subscribe.